Hello guys, and welcome to week 102 of the vlog. 102. We are fully in to double digits, triple digits even. What is wrong with me? And you are joining me on my hunt to see if I can get the ingredients I need to make some, oh, you almost fell, desi jar. So let's do this.
Driving around with my baby.
Let the day trip around Whitby commence. First up is the Abbey.
And I won't be walking away. Yeah, New York in the sunshine. I'm a fool, yeah. I got love blind and ooh, yeah. Got my heart out and it's covered in gold. Like moonlight over Hollywood and it's cool, yeah. 'Cause you know it's good, oh baby.
Probably a bit too windy for you to actually hear me, but we're currently, I don't know, like on or around the harbour. The sea is all the way over there. This is the view. So Abbey is done, there's the two lighthouses, and that's that. It's absolutely freezing, and I'm just waiting until I get fish and chips ready. It's all here for Whitby Town. Sorry, but why is this basically vertical? Jesus! I don't think you gather how steep it actually is. That's the 199 steps. This is just some sort of ramp. Like this. So, it's been a day. It is Tuesday. I thought I would give you a quick little overview of what I did yesterday, just because the vlog was a little bit bitty and bobby, with not that many check-ins because it was just so windy and I just couldn't do it outside really. So the lighting from this angle is always so glorious. Got to Whitby about 12:30. By the time I started parking and whatnot, by the time I started parking and all of that sort of stuff, it was about 1 o'clock, and then walked through straight into the Abbey, which cost £12.40. It's a tenner online if you prepay for your tickets, but I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to do it or not. Went through the Abbey. The Abbey itself is absolutely gorgeous, but it's not much to look at. It's just a ruin really. I think it would be way nicer if it was a sunny day. It was absolutely freezing. Like, it was like 11/12 degrees, but the wind was just not the one. I wish I'd dressed warmer, because if I had, then I probably would have enjoyed that part a bit more. So we did that, and then went down. There's got a museum and stuff, so you went through to the museum and the gift shop, and all of that, and then straight from there went down the 199 steps, the famous ones that Dracula ran up upon his arrival from Transylvania and killed his first victim. Went down that. Mate, they are steep. I went down absolutely fine, came up, not the same story. I was going down thinking like all these people are huffing and puffing and stuff, and I was like, oh wow, they, you know, must be intense. And then we came up a different way, so then go up the steps, there's like an adjacent to it, it's like a ramp, and it, I kid you not, you would have seen the footage. It was like that. Yeah, it was like that. It's just not good. Yeah, so I did that. Walked around Whitby town for a little bit, which was, oh, it's so quaint. It gives me like York vibes, like the Shambles, as well as a bit of Bakewell vibes. And it's just a really lovely little place to walk around. It's not just your typical seaside resort, Skeggy or Cleethorpes or Blackpool type, you know, situation. Maybe it is further down, but where I went, it wasn't. It was just really lovely, loads of like independent shops and stuff. It was really nice. And then walked all the way along, I don't know if it's called a pier or what, all the way to where the lighthouses are, right onto the edge. Oh my god, it was so trippy, like walking over the water and seeing the water underneath. Wasn't a fan, was not a fan. And then came back, settled in this really cute little beach hook coffee shop place called Sherlock's. Took a video of it and had a cup of tea and a cake. And then walked more around Whitby. And then eventually stopped off at Hadley's for some fish and chips because I looked at it on TripAdvisor and apparently it was the best one. And it was really good. I had the cod, but my friend had the haddock, and the haddock was definitely way nicer than the cod. So if you're gonna go, I will link all of these places down below as well, by the way, so you can have a look. Went there and had that. It was really nice. And then by that time I was absolutely knackered. Took a video of the brewery that we wanted to go into, and apparently while I was taking my video, some woman who was sat outside the brewery was like waving at me, like to say hello, and I had absolutely no idea until afterwards. So we'll see if I caught her on camera because I was zoomed all the way in. But overall it was a really nice trip. I definitely want to go again when it's like sunny, like 20 degrees sunny, because I think it would be lovely, because like we didn't really enjoy it as much because it was so cold, and I don't think I was prepared for it to be that cold. Like I was very close to going to buy like a sweatshirt. If I came across a new look or something, I would have just bought a sweatshirt. But alas, it's Tuesday night. I've just prepped the bag ready for the gym in the morning. Back on it. Ready for all the Tupperware I take to work on a gym day. 1, 2, 3. That's normally there's more, so 3 is not so bad. It's not so bad. Rightio, I'm back from work. I'm just unpacking the gym bag and putting all my stuff away because otherwise it won't be done. And also, same packing, putting my gym bag away. I'm going to the gym again tomorrow, I say, so I'm just going to put it back out again. That's it, that's all I'm doing. I wore a really cute outfit today at work. I wore this blouse, this nice little pirate blouse, a black bodysuit and my black trousers, and I really love the fit. I've had a few epiphanies over the last few days that I'm going to fill you in on, so bear with. I have kind of changed up my training a little bit. So last week I just really was not feeling it, so I listened to my body and I didn't want to, well, possibly injure myself or just go for the sake of going, and I listened to myself. I just took the week off. I tried to be a bit more active in terms of do some steps, and I did a bit of yoga and stuff instead, so I was still trying to move myself, but I just wasn't going to the gym. Now, I have had a slight epiphany, thought process, I don't know, in that I still want to bulk and get really, like, not bulk, it's probably not the right word, I want to get strong, but I think I do want to lose some of my puffiness. Now, over the last year or two, I think my metabolism has slowed down because despite the fact I'm eating exactly the same, I'm exercising the same amount. Sure, I don't really do as much walking or whatever anymore, but, you know, nothing drastic has happened in my life to have made me puff up this way. So I do some research, and basically you can kind of go through like a second puberty when you're about this age, just to hormonal changes as well as like metabolic changes and whatever. So, you know, and also coming out of lockdown, I was just like really enjoying myself, which is absolutely fine. But now I think I want to try and lose some of the puff. So I've decided that I'm gonna go back. So I've decided that I'm going to try and go back to my very strict budgeting and food prep days from uni, because I was really good at it. Now, like, it wasn't restrictive, I just still ate whatever the hell I wanted, but recently I've been a bit lax with it, and it's also meant I've spent more money, and I don't want to do that. So that's what we're starting. It's a new month, let's give it a go, right? So I made some stir fry the other day, and I had that for Tuesday's lunch and today's lunch. Monday I was in Whitby, so it's cool. And then I bought some lamb kebabs to have in burger buns with some salad, and I've got some Greek protein yogurt and stuff to have for my next 2 lunches while I'm at work. So you see, like, still cool and fun food. And then, so what has changed is my training, only a little bit. So I'm going to try and do 5 minutes of cardio warm up before my workouts, and then like a little ab circuit afterwards, and just see how much that affects my training and my appearance, if any. So all of that combined, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to actively try and take, I think, maybe like 5,000 steps a day. 10,000 is just not feasible for me. So I'm going to try and take like 5,000 steps a day. I probably haven't reached that today. And get back to having some healthy snacks in my house, and in my office, like, you know, dark chocolate instead of regular chocolate, popcorn, and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. It's a bit of an experiment. I'm gonna give myself like a time, so like 2 months. So May and June, let's see what we can do. Let's see what happens. Right? I'm intrigued. But if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and it's just, this is the way I am, and that's absolutely fine. But also, I don't know if I ever introduced you guys to the new stretch mark on my arm. I don't know if you can, it's like right here. And she's new, so say hello. And I just wanted to normalise the fact that we do get stretch marks randomly on our body at some point. I've also got one on this side too, and they're just like little sisters. But yeah, now it is Wednesday evening, and I don't know what I am gonna do for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna chill and organise my life. It's 5 AM. Oh, you can't see it very well. Look how nice the sunset is. Sunrise. It is 5:20 on Friday morning. Priya is currently in the kitchen eating breakfast before the gym. Actually, I'm prepping today's meals as well, so I've sorted out my lunch. Now I'm just doing a snack of some Greek protein yogurt with some almonds. Chopping up the almonds, big fat chunks of almonds. I'm not gonna lie, I did wake up and think, do I want to skip the gym today? Because I have been 3 days in a row. So my body, after not being for a week, so my body's just a little bit like, bro, what are you doing? Are you okay? But I am okay. It's movie time. We're watching this one. Gangubai? Gangubai. That's what we're watching on Netflix. Let's go. I do this all the time. I just dump everything in my room, and it just gives me stress. Like, it's not messy. Like, it's not untidy. It's just stuff that could easily be put away, yet I don't do it in the first instance, and then my brain just hurts. Anyway guys, it's Saturday. Well, it's the end of Saturday. I think this is, guys, I need to stop checking that. I didn't get a message. Why don't anyone else just do that? Anyway, it's Saturday. It's the end of the day. Not been doing a lot really. Just chilling. Went to town with my grandma to get Davina a birthday present because it is her birthday next week, and that's it really. Just chilled out with her and my mom. Now I'm gonna sit and tidy my room. So what I've discovered, not entirely sure if I talked to you about this earlier this week or not, but when I was on about, you know, my new plan and my little epiphany and stuff, from then I've realised that my poor little brain takes a bit of a beating when I'm on my period, and she's just not as strong as she would otherwise be. So certain comments kind of hit me a little bit more, and I'm not so easy to brush them off. Makes me a little bit more insecure and stuff like that. I'm now getting to the end of my period and I'm like, who was that woman at the start of the week? We don't know her because now I am different. So I had that epiphany. Also, I did my makeup really simply today. I'm liking it. It's that clean girl aesthetic. But I've started, let's have a look, let me tell you. Also, Megan Thee Stallion is now my goddess. When I was having a really off day the other day, I went into the gym. I was like, let's blast some Megan, and just that's it. And now my home screen is her. Everything about me is her. But I requested a book on NetGalley called The Herrick's End. Oh, it won't tell me what it's about now, will it? Which is this. So I've just started this on NetGalley. So I can't say what it's about. I will link it below. But I'm currently reading out on my phone because I am trying to get into ebooks a bit more now, just because, you know, saves me scrolling through Instagram. Why not just read a few pages of a book instead? That's what I'm doing. Tomorrow is Sunday and I am off to Nottingham to go work with my mama. And yeah, that's the plan so far. What it looks like. We've been on a journey this